Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Duggan now to throw.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
To throw is Duggan.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw around a little too far brings up 3rd down. And the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's Duggan to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Well, it's football 101 because when you come in as the favorite team, you obviously don't want to hand any kind of advantage to an opponent ready for an upset. Now, you'll be lucky to only be down 3-zip the next time you get the ball back because you've just handed them a dose of confidence to start this game.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Down to about the 23. Well, this defense for the Giants, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
Here we go. Points on the board. 11, 11, 11.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes at that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
11, mighty.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Eagles. His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Eagles use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot it. It's incomplete. Look at this Eagle defense.
This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
The lack of pass defense they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. This is a passing league. So there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better
punt for the first time tonight. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week, and in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can move you forward, and maybe you get a chance to breathe a little bit and kind of start over.
Now it's Burrow. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Focus, boys, focus.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll try it now with Swift. Taking it right down Broadway. Still going. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Throwing, Duggan. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. They dial up the call, brings that to him, and delivers to the 2 of the 9-yard loss. 3rd and 19. Duggan looking to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Duggan. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Duggan will look to throw this. He's got Mingo. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown! Jonathan Mingo, 76 yards. And the Giants have got it back to within a score. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
It's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Trayvon Walker makes the tackle. The Eagles hit 2 and 3 here to begin the new season. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
Blitz coming and down he goes. Trayvon Walker able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends of what we've seen so far.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. To throw again on 2nd down. Duggan. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And look at this Eagle defense. This unit coming out this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
To throw on 3rd down, Dugan. And he is caught. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. Off play action. Dugan. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he's got some space here. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
I don't think anyone thought we'd see a run-forcing 2nd and that long and that element of surprise. I think helped make that play so successful. Nice effort on that carry, and it took what seemed like 2nd and impossible. Now has him within throwing range of a 1st down.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Now they'll change things up. On 1st down, Dugan. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Duggan. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up
surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll look to throw again. Touchdown, Giants! A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Giants are an extra point away from drawing level. They took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Here we go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
Here we go, here we go.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. They wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it's 2nd down. Now Burrow changing the look. Throwing on 2nd down. Burrow. And that'll be incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Here we go.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Here's Burrow. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
He picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. Burrow now off the bootleg. He'll buy some time right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
The Eagles on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. He may go. Touchdown! Philadelphia! Great effort there. 41 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead. And again, it's no good. A a few boo birds coming out as he's missed his second extra point here in the first half. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
And they work this well upfield across the 45. On 1st and 10, Dugan. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line. Swift going to try up the middle. And he stopped immediately there. Here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And now they'll audible to something else. This is Swift on the counter, and he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On one, ready?
Now it's 2nd and 10.
11.
Now it's Burrow. And oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Here's Swift. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. One more time with Swift. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
I've been going hard from the night into the daylight, telling them all that yesterday's price is not the same price. Eating up what's for breakfast, I can tell you what it tastes like. Wake up and I see red and I still don't got no brake lights. Yeah, feeling super fly. I look in the mirror, see ambition in my eyes. Got more than one formula, they love the way I drive. Yeah, I've been a prize, there's no need to be surprised. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Try and get a big stack. never feeling the pressure. Please, not at all. I walk in when it's...
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight we close out Week 7 together with a good Monday night matchup, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. Hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Throwing on first down. Dugan. Flush to his right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. It's going to bring up a 3rd down. You look at this Eagle defense. Currently number 1 in the NFL against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays. It's not
going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. On 4th down, Dugan. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Now Burrow. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand. And that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw. Dugan. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. They'll shift things around. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. This effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And if it was sunny, maybe this is a field goal attempt. But with the rain, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Back to throw. Dugan. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Giants go on fourth, but come up empty. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Play action. It's Burrow. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Cole Kmet, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. You talk about this Giant defense. They were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. Now Burrow going to change things up. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
And I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, uh-oh, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At the 19-yard line.
There you go. 1-1, ready?
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Well, this defense for the Giants, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. Look at the big man rumble. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. On the handoff, this is Swift. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point good, and we are tied at 7. They kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go on?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit in the same spot again.
We'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. And they're going to get him down well short of first as he can only get this to the 30. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. And the Giants send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. Fielded at about the 28. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nearly a huge return as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. Here's a handoff to Swift. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5. Once again, it's Swift. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Kind of a dangerous throw there. He's off balance when he gets rid of it. But this is all about a quarterback knowing what he can get away with. And that time, it turns into a completion and a healthy gain as well.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Well, he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1.
Here we go.
2nd down, ball on the 3. First down marker at the 1-yard line. They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. And his kick here is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Here's Duggan to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Too short for the passing game. Things just aren't series back on track with completion for enough yards for a first down.
The offense on third down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. To throw is Duggan. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. And Burrow going to change the play.
11 MPs.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Devontae Smith, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Ryan, up and good. These guys will take a 10-point lead. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Duggan now throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggling to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. So that every pass is also contested well. So give some credit to the defense.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Dugan. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Gregory Rousseau able to bring him down.
I can't help it because I'm just sitting back in admiration right now for what I'm seeing. This is a defense that essentially announces to everyone that they're going to play, you are not running the ball against us. I don't care how you try to go about doing it.
No rush defense in the league for a reason. After that last play, they're not going to try to go in the air. Throwing on 3rd and long. Dugan. A hit as he throws there.
Closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
So the Giants now are going to turn it over to their field goal unit. And this a 39-yard attempt. And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good, and they will not cut into that 10-point lead.
Wow, that qualifies as a bad miss because anything inside of 40 should be automatic. That's a big mistake right there.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Now Burrow on first down. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
12. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the
Burrow
27
looking to
yard
pass. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. So holding there on the return, and that'll back him up to start the next drive.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy call right there, partner. I think when the officials look in their manual and see the expression jersey getting pulled, that's a flag coming out every time.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about different style of running in order to get this guy going.
2nd and 10. Duggan. He's got this one complete to Felton. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Duggan looking to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
It's a cross to the defense there. They force him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And the Giants send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. This one goes out wide for Barkley. On the move past the 40. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
That turned into a very well orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
On the end around, here comes Smith. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
And they go play action now. Burrow. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackel's made at the Giants' 17-yard line. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. Burrow will throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
He was looking for Watkins that time, and now it's 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
On second down, they'll run it here. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here's Chad Ryland now on for the field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Got his man is Jonathan Mingo. And they work this well upfield across the 45. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Now they'll change things around before the snap. That is caught by Fountain. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Duggan. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee you he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now it's Burrow. Well, that'll be incomplete. Boy, took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. And the Giants are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Duggan will look to throw this. And this is going to be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 46 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. On first down, Dugan. He'll air one out deep for Mingo. And that's going to be incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. On first and 10, Dugan. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And now an audible here into something else. Now a play fake here on first down. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And the Eagles are going to get the football here at their own 23. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now Burrow. This is Smith to the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off. I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen, but this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
Second and 10 now, Burrow. Complete. Smith has it. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 35. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the Giants' 35-yard line.
Now Burrow changing things up here. Now he'll look to throw here on second and 10. And this one's incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Play action. It's Burrow. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9.
Chad Ryland on for the field goal. A 61-yard attempt.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and the lead will hold at 13.
Wow, partner, it's almost a little jarring to see a holder set up on the other side of midfield. I haven't brought out my binoculars to make sure on that one. That is showing an awful lot of confidence in the kicker to try and hit from 61 yards, and this one winds up no good.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
First down, Giants.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Here's Duggan to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete.
It's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Oh, he had a man running through the shot. It's incomplete.
Oh, boy, tough conditions out there. I don't know if the defender slipped or what, but he had a man wide open, and that's a bad one to miss on. They don't come a whole lot easier than that one right there.
On fourth down, Westbrook. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Giants first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allow him to convert on 4th and long. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Looking to throw. Westbrook. And he's got it complete to Fowler. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. From the gun, they'll try to run it. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively. They're on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Eluding the pressure right. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
On 4th down, Westbrook. Touchdown! A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more. Reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
11 MT.
Burrow looking to pass. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Burrow. And his throw is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 1, ready?
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They go play action with Burrow. And oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Pushing through the contact. And the Giants are right back in this football game. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Off the play fake. Westbrook. Looking left side, he's got him in. That's Kramer. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Throwing on 1st down. Westbrook. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
He took a shot there, but boy, was that ill-advised from my viewpoint. Coverage was awfully tight. How did he get away with that one not being picked off?
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. And they're going to speed things up here. Now Burrow changing the look. On play action, they'll throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. They're going to go back to the line now. From the gun on third down, Westbrook. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Up the middle with Barkley. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Here's a 2nd and 8. They'll go to Barkley again. And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. The Eagles on third down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This will be 3rd and 5.
Now 3rd and 5.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Westbrook. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep average, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 37. Operating from the gun, Westbrook. That's over the middle and caught by Mingo. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively rallying to the ball after the nice move. Back to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Kramer. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. For the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's 3rd down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now they'll change things up. They'll look to throw again. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Eagles are going to get the football back at their own 17. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much.
And quickly, they get to the line. Now it's Burrow.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing now is Joe Burrow. And my goodness, another interception. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5.
Here's 1st and goal. That's caught by Mingo, right side.
Touchdown, Giants!
Jonathan Mingo.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Giants have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the 1st down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
That is intercepted.
And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Well, my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Back to throw.
He's got Mingo. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
Back to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Now in this situation, it's got to take full charges. To man and make sure all eyes are on him. Focus is locked in. They'll call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
He's back to throw. Oh, he had a man open.
They get many better opportunities than that to take the lead in the fourth quarter. He's got a man wide open. But oh my goodness, just too much air under the ball, and he knew it right away.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. This to potentially send us to overtime. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Fourth down, 10 yards to go. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Eagles are likely going to win it. Burrow down to a knee, and that should be the final act of this one. So fly, Eagles fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as